हेलो दोस्तों, आज हम खेल रहे हैं गेटिंग ओवर इट। इस गेम को मैंने पहले भी खेला है, बड़ा आसान गेम है। पहले तो हम ये बड़े आसान सा पेड़ पार करेंगे। हाँ, तो मेरे को कोई सजेशन देना चाहेगा कि और कौन सा गेम ट्राई करा जाए?
No.
हो जाएगा अभी हो जाएगा, थोड़ा सा वेट करो। भाई चले जा भाई, क्यों बेइज्जती करा रहा है? हाँ, हो गया देखो, हो गया। हाँ
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
बोल रहा था ना कितना आसान गेम
The
है।
day before it was due, as I have. Or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red.
किसका टॉयलेट यहाँ पे फंस रखा है भाई? बड़ी
You got your
मुश्किल
best
होती
shirt
है
dry
इसको आने
cleaned
में।
before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
टॉयलेट पान करने के बाद ये किसी की सिविल लाइन सी आती है।
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
देख रहे हो भाई कितनी
Don't
जल्दी
worry,
बार हो रहा है
I'll
सब
save your
कुछ।
progress, always.
ये भी हो ही जाएगा,
Even your
रुको।
mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game
बड़े
is
प्यार से हम
Jazz,
इसके ऊपर
a
आ गए
mysterious
हैं।
Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building
अब इस
them
गुफा में
than
से
as
जाना है।
polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
और यहाँ पे मेरा बस पार होने ही वाला
The
है।
player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking,
कुछ नहीं वो जरा ज्यादा पावर लग गई थी।
that blocks the way
हो
to
गया,
the
कंट्रोल हो
entire
गया।
rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking
देखा, मैं बोल रहा था ना बड़ा आसान है, पर कोई नहीं बोलेगा। यहाँ पे मेरे को 2 दिन लगा है पार
makes the
करने
game
में।
uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn
यहाँ
out
पे
to
भी
be
मैं घिस पिट के पार कर ही लूंगा जैसे तैसे।
but I couldn't bring myself to make it
पता नहीं
easy.
कैसे, पर हो
It
जाता है।
already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
तुमसे ना हो पाएगा।
अरे यार हो जाएगा यार, थोड़ी देर
When
रुक
you're
जाओ।
building a video game
हो जाएगा
world, you're
हो
building with ideas.
गया
And that can be like
देखो, हो
working
गया
with
बस।
quickset cement.
ये अटकाऊं बस।
You mold your ideas into
यहाँ
a
से तो
certain
पार ही हो
shape
जाएगा
that
यार।
you played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
देखा, बोल रहा था ना हो जाएगा
For
यार,
years
सबर
now,
नहीं रखना।
people have been
हो
predicting
गया
that
देखो।
games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And And for the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
अबे यार इसका हथौड़ा फंस गया यहाँ पे यार.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet.
इसका मटका टिका के
In our
बड़े
vastly
प्यार से मैं
outnumbers
अपना
and
हथौड़ा
outweighs the
निकालता
things
हूँ.
that are fresh,
फिर आगे की तरफ
tainted
बढ़ते हैं
and
हम.
used. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium.
यार मैंने देखा था यार यहाँ से भी लौंडे जाते हैं. तो हम भी एक बार ट्राई तो करना बनता है यार
But
अपना
only
भी.
trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy.
गजब बेइज्जती है.
Digital culture is
वहाँ से तो हो नहीं
a
पाया. हम
monstrous
यहीं
mountain
से
of
ट्राई
trash,
करते हैं.
ashy
बस की नहीं है मेरे वहाँ से.
creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs.
मेरे को लग रहा है कि वीडियो कट करके आगे का सीन दिखाना पड़ेगा.
Unrecycled, muddled.
कोई वीडियो कट नहीं हुई है. मैं बिन वीडियो काट के चल लूँगा. यहाँ से तो बड़ा आसान है. बस नीचे वाले वहाँ पे हथौड़ा फंसाना है बस.
Oh,
कंट्रोल.
you just lost a
कुछ नहीं
lot
हुआ,
of
कुछ नहीं हुआ.
progress. That's
फिर से कर
indeed
लेंगे.
frustrating.
बड़ा आसान ही तो है
Real
गेम.
punch in the gut.
हाँ तो मैं यहाँ पे वापस आ चुका हूँ. फिर से शुरुआत करते हैं. यहाँ से आराम से करूँगा इस बार.
देखा आपने लापरवाही का नतीजा है.
Sorry about that.
अबे यार हो ही नहीं रहा ये. फिर से ट्राई करूँगा मैं यहाँ से. इस बार तो पक्का ही हो जाएगा. देखा बोला था ना इस बार हो ही जाएगा पक्का. इसके भी आगे जाऊँगा. यहाँ से इसके ऊपर चढ़ने के बाद ही देखो भाई क्या ही सीन होता है ना लगातार. एक बार टकरा के मैं वापस आ जाऊंगा यहीं पे. उसी बार भी टकरा के वापस आ जाऊंगा. तीसरी बार तो भाई गिनने गिनने से बच जाता हूँ.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on
इस
trying.
जगह पे तो भाई मेरे को
Get to
बहुत ही बुरा लगता है यार. कोई नहीं, मैं फिर से शुरुआत से शुरू करता हूँ. फिर चलने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ मैं.
Get nasty over there, boy. Going down the
बस भाई मैं और नहीं खेल रहा भाई. इस गेम का हो गया भाई. मैं नहीं खेल रहा और दिमाग खराब हो जाता है भाई इस टाइम पे.